Did you know that one of the most feared military leaders of ancient Rome wasn't a man, but a woman? Meet Boudica, the queen who led a fierce rebellion against the Roman Empire. But why don't we hear more about women like her in history? Today, we're diving into the incredible, yet often forgotten stories of female warriors who changed the course of history. History has long celebrated male warriors, kings, and conquerors. But what about the women who fought alongside or against them? From ancient civilizations to modern revolutions, female warriors have left their mark on the world, yet many of their stories have been lost or overshadowed. Today, we're uncovering the forgotten legacies of history's fiercest women warriors. For centuries, society has viewed warfare and combat as a predominantly male domain. As a result, the stories of women who fought in battles, led armies, and stood at the front lines have often been omitted from historical records. This erasure isn't just a footnote, it's a reflection of the deep societal biases that prioritized male accomplishments while downplaying the role of women in shaping the world. From the lack of documentation to cultural stereotypes, female warriors have faced an uphill battle to be remembered. But these women were not mere exceptions. Across different eras and continents, from Africa to Asia, Europe, and the Americas, women have risen as powerful military leaders and freedom fighters. Why then are their names so often missing from history books? Could it be that their strength challenged the gender norms of their time and ours? Let's begin with one of the most famous female warriors, Joan of Arc. As a young peasant girl, Joan claimed to receive divine visions that told her to lead the French army to victory during the 100 Years' War. Against all odds, she commanded troops and played a crucial role in lifting the siege of Orleans. However, her incredible leadership led her to be burned at the stake, accused of heresy. Joan's bravery and convictions still resonate today, but her story is just the tip of the iceberg. Consider Boudica, the Celtic queen who led a rebellion against Roman occupation in Britain around 60 AD. After her people were brutally oppressed, Boudica led a fierce uprising, burning Roman cities to the ground. Though her rebellion was eventually crushed, her legacy as a symbol of resistance and strength lives on. In Africa, there's the story of Queen Nzinga, the 17th century ruler of the Ndongo and Matamba kingdoms in present-day Angola. Nzinga was a skilled diplomat and military strategist, fighting to protect her people from Portuguese colonization. She personally led her troops into battle, forging alliances and using guerrilla tactics to keep her kingdom independent for decades. Another less well-known figure is Tomoe Gozen, a Japanese warrior who fought during the Genpei War in the late 12th century. As an onabugeisha, a female samurai, Tomoe was renowned for her strength, skill in archery, and swordsmanship. Her legend has lived on in Japanese folklore as a fearless warrior who fought alongside men in one of Japan's most important historical conflicts. But perhaps one of the most dramatic stories comes from Southeast Asia. Trắc and Trưng Noi, two sisters from Vietnam, led a massive rebellion against the Chinese Han Dynasty in 40 AD. After their husbands were executed by the Chinese authorities, the sisters gathered an army of over 80,000 soldiers, many of them women. Their army successfully pushed the Chinese out of their homeland, declaring independence for a short time before being overwhelmed by a larger Chinese force. Despite their defeat, the Trưng sisters are celebrated as national heroes in Vietnam, and their story is a powerful reminder of the role women have played in the fight for freedom. These women, Joan, Boudica, Nzinga, Tomoe, and the Trưng sisters, represent only a fraction of the countless female warriors whose courage shaped history. Yet, their stories are often told with an air of myth, as if their feats were anomalies rather than evidence of women's power and resilience. These stories of female warriors show us that women have always been a force to be reckoned with in the annals of history. From Europe to Africa and Asia, these leaders broke through societal barriers to defend their people, lead revolutions, and inspire future generations. It's time we honor their legacies, not just as warriors, but as pivotal figures who shaped the world we live in today. What do you think about these untold stories of women warriors? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about other forgotten figures in history, check out our next video on the unsung heroes of ancient civilizations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with history lovers everywhere.